Hi everybody, I'm Lorie from D's, back with a really cute and easy fall pumpkin wreath kit. So this particular pumpkins was one of our best sellers last year. We just kept selling out of him. So we brought him back again this year and we are putting him online and we are going to create this adorable striped black and white pumpkin wreath. So everything that you need will be included in your kit except for your grapevine wreath. This is an 18-inch grapevine wreath. They are available on our site at shopdslouisville.com, or if you've already got one or you want to pick one up locally by you, that's great too. So we're going to use this beautiful grapevine wreath and we're going to start out with this adorable metal pumpkin. So this pumpkin is so cute. So we're going to put him in a wreath, but you could actually use, it has like a little easel stand that you can use with him and stand him up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide a piece of wire that we've included in your kit into this metal loop so that we can attach him to the wreath. Now when I put him on my wreath, I try to take that little bend from the easel part and kind of let that kind of nestle into that grapevine. And then I'm just going to wire this pumpkin right up here to our grapevine wreath. So we just take that wire around and we're going to twist it nice and tight. Just twist that wire to hold that on there really nice and securely. So we've got our pumpkin attached. So this is a beautiful stem that we have included. It has the sunflower. It has this amazing grass. It's got a lot of leaves, and it has some gourds, some berries, and some little boxwoods. And it's just a nice piece. It's got a lot of texture. You get a lot of bang for your buck on this one. So we're just going to trim the end of this stem off. I'm going to remove the price tag there. And I'm just going to dip this stem in a little bit of glue over here in my glue pot. And don't forget, if you are interested, this is an electric skillet. And we just use glue chips that we do have on our site at shopdslouisville.com. And it's really nice because you just turn it on, let them melt, and then you can just dip your product in and stick it. And it gives you both of your hands a little more flexibility to use when you're designing. So these are really nice products, and you can check those out. And we just, order from Amazon or Target or somewhere and just pick up an electric skillet. We've actually even used fondue pots before. So we put some glue on that stem, and we just put the entire stem right into our wreath. You can't get much easier than that. And then we have this beautiful stem. This is an autumn magnolia. Has some little magnolia leaves and maple leaves. Berries, little pine cones. Just look how pretty that is, and it's nice and full. So again, I'm going to take this stem and I'm going to separate it into two pieces. So you can see where the separation is. And we're just going to cut that with our wire cutters. So we got one nice stem here, and these are nice because the stems are wired. So I always like that because it makes them real flexible, bendable, posable. And again, I'm just going to dip the tip into the glue, and we're going to come over here and we're going to tuck that right in here just to kind of extend that up, give a little more fullness there. And you can kind of bend that and take them whichever way you want. And then I'm going to trim off a little bit of this stem on this one here. And we are going to go in, put a little more glue. And I'm going to come out this side over here just to fill in this bottom a little bit. And then you can bend it and have it go whichever direction you want. So look how pretty, look how full, look how quick and easy. So next we are going to add our ribbons. So what I did with my ribbons, you have a couple more pieces of wire in your kit. We're going to start out, we're going to take this stripe pinch it. We're going to leave some little tails. And we're going to make our pumpkins attempt to go the right way. We're going to pinch that. And then we're going to add this. Okay. So we've got that. I'm going to go ahead and twist and make a little bow with this orange. Just to give a little bit different look where we've started. So all we did was leave these straight and add this orange on top. I'm going to wrap around my wire so that all of this can stay intact. So this is what we have. We have our tails. All of our ribbons are still hanging down, but we just made a little bow on top of the other two with that orange. And we're going to go right into this little section here, and we're going to wire that right on. So I'll just pull and twist that just like a bride tie to attach to that wreath. And then you can trim off your excess wire. And we'll go back and we'll trim our little ends in just a minute. Okay, so now we're just going to keep this going. So we're going to kind of pull our ribbons down. And I'm going to come over here to this spot on this side over here by the sunflower. So I'm catching, I'm pinching. We're going to take this black one. We're going to pinch it. So we're going to start out. Let's take this sunflower one. I'm going to make one loop with that. Everything doesn't always have to be even Steven. If you prefer it to be even Steven, you can do that. And then your sunflower tail will just be a little shorter. Then we're going to take our black and white stripe one. And I'm going to make a loop. And a loop. And then we are going to take our orange one. And you want to leave a little slack so that when you put it in there, it's just kind of fun and whimsy, and it's just working itself through your design. And then I'm going to make a loop and a loop. So we have our bow made. We have it cut apart. If it's easier for you to make this up here and then snip it, you can do that. Or if you want to make this part, bring your tails down and snip it and then make your bow separate, you can. I just tend to like to just keep going and let everything just kind of flow together. So I made my bow. Going to wire that off. And then we're going to go right in here into this space. Kind of bend this sunflower up a little bit. And we are just going to wire this right around. If I can find my ends of my wires. There we go. We're just going to wire this right around our wreath to hold it in place. Just like so. Just wrap that around. And again, all you're doing is just twisting it. Just like you do a bread tie. And trim off your excess. Go in and fluff your ribbons. Pull your berries up, kind of perk everything up. Fluff up our bow. And then we can trim our tails how they need to be trimmed. You can leave this as long or as short as you want. And I'm just putting those little V-cuts. Just fold your ribbon in half, let the wire edges touch, and then just snip that triangle right out of the top. And then you have that pretty cut. And then you can just go back in and kind of fluff a little bit, bend your little gourds up, show your grass. And how quick and easy and amazing is this? And this will last you all through the season. You could keep this one up during Thanksgiving until you're ready to put up your beautiful Christmas wreath that you're going to make. And it's just really nice. So this kit is available at shopdeeslouisville.com. Check us out and keep staying tuned for Facebook and Instagram to see all the great new things.